Hello, everybody, and welcome to the WildWeiler Weekly Wrap, Season 3 finale? I think it's the Season 3 finale, so that's great, that's fun, that's exciting. The reason it's the Season 3 finale is it's the end of the year, and I skipped last week because it was finals week at college, and I realized I'm just a little tired, so I'm gonna take a vacation. No weekly wraps for the next 3 weeks, and that's okay. There will be some other videos thrown in, like there's a secret train video coming up. I don't want to give too much away. That will be coming up soon, which is nice and fun and exciting. I didn't do nothing this whole time, so I'm gonna do like a short wrap, basically. We're not gonna do the cross cuts or the transitions or anything, but I'll talk about some things. The real reason we're not doing any of the normal stuff is I haven't watched any new shows or movies that I care to talk about. I haven't played any new games as far as the vlog is concerned, because I've mostly been playing Stalker 2 and Manor Lords, which just recently had an update. And I have difficult relationships with both of them, because when they're good, but when they're bad, they're tedious. My love of Stalker 2 is fading because it's too big. Like, that's really the problem. It's a walking simulator, and it was always a walking simulator. I'm thinking specifically of Clear Sky, how many times you go back and forth between Garbage and the Dark Valley, but Stalker 2 even more so. And like, I don't know, it's hard and I'm tired. And what I mean by that is the walking simulator part of it's hard. The rest of the game is actually hard in a good way, but still. Anyways, so I'm just plunking on those, and I don't really have any new thoughts other than the ones I just gave you, and that gaming segment does not make, in my opinion. And with the end of the year coming up, I'm just going to be busy. On that note, if you know of any good underwear and sweater combinations, seeing as I don't have to leave the house because I work from home when I'm working, I don't plan on wearing pants, but I do have a whole bunch of really nice cable knit sweaters that I obviously need to pair with the finest cuts of underwear. So I guess there's your fan art idea for the break, and we'll all meet up in January and do a little art share, I guess. I am being semi-serious about this. Draw you or me in a cable knit sweater, or just any sweater really, and your underwear cut of choice, I suppose, and we'll just gather around and do an art share. I will do this as a live stream if people do it. Share this segment far and wide. You can clip now on YouTube, so that should work, right? Yeah, do that. Do that, please. Please. Oh, can you only clip live streams? I don't know. Moving on. So, yeah, I'll be taking a 3-week break. We'll be back next year. And you will get the WildWeiler Award of Excellence on December 31st. So then I can say it's the second annual. Or I guess in real terms, it is the first annual, but the second ever. So it is the annual awards. But that aside, it will be coming out, don't worry. This isn't the last video of the year. This is just the simply last weekly wrap. Now, with that, the first quarter of my art classes has come to an end. I will have a video where I go in depth about sort of the classes I took specifically and what I got out to them. But I will say this, it's been worth it. My life is better. I'm a better person. I'm happier. And so the takeaway for anybody who's thinking about going back to school is see if you can, see if it's possible. The quarterly tuition for community college out of pocket for a whole year, I know I said quarterly, but I mean the whole year, is like equivalent to your expensive fursuit head. So furries watching this, you could really afford it. Like, trust me. And that's, like, you don't get financial aid for a fursuit head. So, yeah. Where you live has a community college. I almost completely guarantee it. That being said, I do live in the American West, so I do know how vast some of those distances are, so I do not say that lightly. But the United States does have a robust community college system. You can literally learn a foundational knowledge in any topic in 2 years if you want to. and you can afford it. And that's the part that sucks. But you should do it if you're thinking about it. You really, 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 really should. That's fully me hard endorsing the concept of going to your community college just as a form of personal enrichment. Seriously. The other thing I did is, speaking of art school, I made some art that came out in the form of another helmet. New helmet drop for my 40K fan fiction models. This is the Astronautica Astronauts helmet. Now, this is, of course, the Mark II design, because on the Mark I, the designer forgot proper ear padding, so those floppy-eared Canisapiens not doing well. At the time of the Mark II's design, no pointy-eared had arrived, just Rottweilers and Dobermans, no Alsatians or anything with naturally pointy ears. Don't dock and crop your Dobermans, people. So, the Mark II has ear padding. It also has a hose. And because I forgot that, I mean, the designer forgot that on the Mark I. Anyways, I'm getting this 3D printed so I can drop it right on a 30K Heresy era Solar Auxilia model, because I do use them to kind of fill in for my astronauts. And I will note I am saying Astra rather than Astro, because this is space and we have space Latin, and Astra is Latin for star. So there you go. And I don't want to hear it would be like Astrum Nauticoi or whatever. It is also space Latin. So I just wanted the A rather than the O. Okay, that's what I wanted, and I'm justifying it by saying space Latin rather than space Greek. So there you go. I'm sticking to that. Anyways, that's gonna do it. That's going to do it for the final weekly wrap of the year. Thank you all so much for watching. This year has been rough and tough, and I am looking forward to a well-deserved break. I will see you in the new year. In the meantime, keep an eye out for at least 3 videos coming up between now and the end of the year, and keep watching that Titanfall 2 Let's Play. I figured out my latest Let's Play game, too. Don't want to reveal it yet, because I'm going to get some recordings in the can for it, but we'll see how it goes. I'll talk to you later. See you next year. Bye-bye.